Caldwell declares simply that his book was designed to answer one important question. Can you have the same Europe with different people? And in this case, can you have it with Muslims? And his answer is no. And this is supported by the tale his book tells. It is a tale of reconstruction, European reconstruction, after the devastation of World War II. As that devastation was not only material, but political, moral, and intellectual, it solicited several kinds of reconstruction. Material reconstruction was more or less successful. So too, it was thought, were the political, moral, and intellectual reconstructions. But Caldwell persuasively argues that it is now clear that the latter is not true. The essential problem is that this reconstruction has culminated in a particular doctrine and a particular perspective and practices to go with it. It is called multiculturalism and is a specific form of modern liberal political and moral thought. Now, this might have presented difficulties under any circumstances, but in the event, what has caused the greatest difficulty is massive Muslim migration to Europe. The difficulty is, and this also is very well amply referenced and very well analyzed, that this new European dimension, on the one hand, protects contemporary Muslim sensibilities, but is also rejected by them. That is, this reconstruction or revolution was meant to foster a culture of tolerance, and it was actually wound up, as often as not, privileging a particular form of intolerance. And as a result, it has become intellectually incoherent, and more practically speaking, on the road to moral and political collapse. How did this come to pass? Caldwell describes well, it seems to me, the sentiments which informed and still inform post-war European sensibilities, guilt and shame at the horrors of World War II, including the murder of Europe's Jews, to which were added regret at the history of European colonialism. No doubt this was a decent response to recent European history. But the attempt to give these sentiments some concrete form, issued in little more than a general easygoingness, comprised of particular forms of liberation. Perhaps this could have worked, although, as Caldwell notes, that it has been associated with one massive and amazing development, and truly amazing development, the disinclination of Europeans to reproduce themselves, which is the other side of the Muslim immigration story.